If you're worried that you might be dating a narcissist, you're going to want to lean in because I'm going to show you what to look for and what to do to get out of a narcissistic abusive relationship if you are in one. Dating a narcissist can be emotionally draining and damaging to your self-esteem and well-being. It can even cause physical ailments on your body. Emotional abuse is physical abuse. Even though you're dating someone that might not be physically abusing you, the emotional effects can cause certain systems in your body to completely break down. It can cause chronic fatigue where you're just always tired and there's no amount of sleep that makes you feel better. It can make your thyroid stop working, like what happened to me. It can make it so that your organs start breaking down slowly. This is because when you're dating a narcissist, you are constantly in fight, flight, freeze, or fawn, and your body is going to be pumping out adrenaline and cortisol 24/7, where you feel like you're always on edge, where you feel like you're always trying to please them and walk on eggshells so that you don't upset them. These are all normal reactions to abuse. And if you're noticing some of these things in yourself, I'm going to show you what to do today. Narcissists, when you're dating them, they're going to need excessive admiration. A narcissistic partner may constantly seek praise from you, validation, and attention from others and you. It might even be something where they get incredibly jealous, where if you talk to someone else or look at someone else and they get upset with you for doing that. They may become resentful if they feel like they're not receiving enough admiration or special treatment for you. And then you're going to be left sitting here thinking, oh my gosh, maybe I am a horrible person. Maybe I don't love them enough. How can I show my love more? So just notice that if you are in a relationship with a partner who is needing excessive need for admiration, and you might not even know what excessive means, but excessive is out of the norm, where you have to go above and beyond to be able to make someone feel loved, feel appreciated, and that's something that a narcissist is going to do. Number 2, lack empathy. If you have a narcissist, they have no empathy. So you might be dating a narcissist if they don't have any empathy for you. Narcissists often have the difficulty to empathize with other people, their feelings, their needs. This is why it can be so difficult to date a narcissist or be in a long committed relationship with them, because they expect special treatment, privileges, regardless of how it affects you or anyone else around you. They may even expect you to cater to their needs. And these are all reasons. This is like that sense of entitlement that they have, where they're going to show little concern for you and your emotions and even be dismissive or minimize your concerns. They're going to want you to cater, and they're not going to take any consideration for yours and how you feel unless they're a covert narcissist where they're trying to look good on the surface. They're also going to have really manipulative behavior. If you are noticing that they manipulate others or you, narcissists are skilled at manipulating others to get what they want. They may even use charm, flattery, guilt tripping to manipulate you into doing things for them to control the relationship dynamics. They're always going to want to stay on top and be the person that's in control. They have this grandiose idea of how people view them. A narcissistic partner is going to have exaggerated sense of self-importance, and they may even boast about their achievements, their talents, their qualities to you, telling you how amazing they are in their job, listing off all the things they've done in their entire life. They're doing this to impress you, and they may also belittle you in the process and dismiss your accomplishments in comparison to their own. They're going to appear very jealous and possessive. So a narcissist is going to become super, super jealous and possessive of your time. They're going to want to know where you are all the time. They're going to turn on the Find My iPhone and always know where you are. And in the beginning, it might make you feel really special. Like, oh my gosh, I can't believe someone loves me so much that they want to know where I am all the time, that they're always texting me. They're always wanting to know who I'm talking to and why I would need anyone other than them. They're gonna want to capitalize on all of your time and attention. And if they're not getting it, you're going to experience jealousy and possessive things. They may even give you the silent treatment until you redevote yourself to them. There is a huge lack of accountability with a narcissist. So if you're in a relationship with a narcissist, you're going to notice that they never say sorry. They're never going to take accountability for maybe forgetting a birthday or a family event that they were supposed to be at that was really important to you. They may even be someone that causes a big scene at a special event like your wedding. It could be that they make a big fuss on the day you get married and they get their feelings hurt because you were spending too much time with the guests at your wedding and they felt like they should have been the center of attention. It might be something where they will refuse to apologize or acknowledge their faults, leaving you feeling invalidated and gaslit. If you go to them with something and say, I need to talk to you about something that happened that bothered me, and I really want to talk through this and communicate how I'm feeling, they're going to get super defensive. They're going to put you down. They're going to gaslight you and tell you how that didn't even happen and you're making it all up. These are all things that a partner is going to do if you are dating a narcissist. They're going to emotionally manipulate you. Narcissists use emotional manipulation tactics like guilt tripping and gaslighting, love bombing to control you and keep you emotionally dependent on them. Gaslighting is where they get you to doubt your own reality. So if you say something like, when this happened, I felt badly, they're going to say, that didn't happen. I didn't say it that way. You're so crazy. You're making it all up. Love bombing is one of the phases that's in the very beginning when you're dating a narcissist, where they give you inappropriate gifts, maybe buying you a shopping spree or a really expensive bag in the first couple of weeks of your relationship. They may take you to Costco and say, buy anything in these 2 carts. I'll buy you everything that you need. They may take you on a really lavish trip and treat you with designer bags and luxury jewelry and fancy dinners out. And this is the way that the narcissist buys you. They believe that they own you because of it. And that's what can be so hard when you're dating a narcissist, is you start to feel like maybe you owe it to them. Maybe they do deserve more from you because they've bought you. But I just want you to know that you can't be bought. Humans are not for sale, and nobody owns you. You own you. Nobody can buy something for you so that you'll behave in a certain way toward them. That's emotional manipulation and abuse, and it's something that you're gonna see when you're dating a narcissist. They're going to also have really inconsistent behavior. So a narcissistic partner may exhibit erratic or unpredictable behavior. You might even question if they have bipolar disorder before learning about what narcissistic abuse is. I remember sitting in front of my computer, Googling, what is bipolar disorder? And sitting there and calling a friend and saying, do you think they have bipolar disorder? And because of the age of the person that was abusing me, I remember us sitting there thinking, gosh, they should have been diagnosed by now. It seems like there's no way that they could have bipolar disorder. But because the behavior was so erratic, it looked like bipolar disorder. But when you have narcissistic personality disorder, you actually do not have bipolar disorder. They have to disprove that you don't have bipolar disorder in order to diagnose narcissistic personality disorder. But the narcissist will portray some of those same things where they have that really erratic but unpredictable behavior, alternating between super charming and affectionate one moment and then cold and distant the next, putting you down, giving you the silent treatment, abusing you. This can keep you feeling really off balance and unsure of where you stand in the relationship. It actually makes you really insecure, and the narcissist feeds on that, because remember, the narcissist wants you to rely solely on them. And if they can break you down and break your self-worth down enough, then they have you in the pocket where they have complete control over you because you don't have any self-worth left. Like, one of the very last things that I want to say, if you're sitting here and you're like, oh my gosh, everything, all of it, it's all happening to me. I think I'm dating a narcissist. I just want you to know that you actually have all the power. And I remember being in the same seat as you, being so fearful and worried about what was I going to do now that I know this is what I'm dealing with. Like, this is definitely a narcissist. All of these things are checking all the boxes. You're literally describing the person I'm with. Setting boundaries is how you take all your power back. If you're with a narcissist, there are going to be so many boundary violations. Narcissists are going to disregard your boundaries. They're going to get really upset when you try to have boundaries. And so when you put limits on how much they can control you, they're not going to like that. So, but this is the very way that you get yourself out of this situation. The good news, if you're dating a narcissist, is this is the best time for you to create those boundaries and close yourself off. They may invade your privacy. If you're sitting here and you're like, oh my gosh, they go through my phone. They make it so that I know all, like, this is the other thing. A narcissist, all the rules apply to you, but not to them. So they may have all the passwords to your stuff, but you're not allowed to have it for them. And if you say, oh, I think it should be fair, we should both have it, they will be like, oh, you don't trust me, you don't love me. That's what the narcissist does, is they have all these boundary violations, but they expect you to give them the boundaries in return. A healthy relationship with someone who's not a narcissist, you won't need their passwords because you'll have complete trust in the relationship and you won't have to worry about what they're doing behind your back. There is still a chance for you to get out of this relationship. If you recognize these signs in your relationship, it's essential to prioritize your own well-being and consider seeking support from your friends, from your family, or a therapist, or a trusted trauma coach. Healthy relationships are built on mutual respect and trust and empathy. And it's important to set boundaries and prioritize your own needs in any relationship. So I just want to tell you, you're not alone. You're not crazy, and that everything that's happening to you is real and it's not supposed to feel this awful. Set some boundaries. Ask for help in the comments, and let's get you back to your old self again. All right, sending you a big virtual hug. Love you. Have an amazing day. Bye now.